गोकू गोकू
अरे मैच में हो, एक सेकंड रुक जा।
बेमगाडो लिबियोसा कर दूंगा, बता रहा हूँ मैं फोन करा रहे। हिट
अबे इसमें तू अपना चेहरा नहीं चेंज किया क्या? मेरे को लगा करेगा।
हिट
हाँ हाँ बोलना आगे।
कर जाए फोन में जाके।
फोन में नहीं, पीसी में चला रहा हूँ।
नहीं फोन में
नहीं भाई फोन में फिर।
अरे तो राफ्टी जो खेल रहा है, सस्ता सा गेम है।
हाँ तो सर्वर मेरा है ना इसमें।
ऐसे ही बोल रहा है नासा के सर्वर से कनेक्ट होके खेल रहा है हरामखोर।
अरे तो जो भी है
चल बे।
लगता तो है ना। क्या दफा का बेच।
इसको कौन नया वर्ड सिखाया कीड़ा भाई?
क्या?
इसको नया वर्ड कौन सिखाया ये?
कौन सा?
बिच। वेमकार्डो लिवियोसा। अरे हिट हो गया, बिगिन हो गया या?
हाँ तो बस वो चल।
ओह स्टूडिफाई। भाई
ये
यार
इन्होंने भी देखे होंगे ना।
यहाँ सब तलवारबाजी कर रहे हैं।
है आपने नहीं देखी क्या भाई वो हैरी पॉटर?
लिवियोसा
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it.
Hate me वाली आईडी।
Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge.
knowledge.
To
Hit.
the wise, age matters.
Knowledge is the
but
biggest weapon.
Today we will review a spell
Which I will
that
put
saved
you
me from
in your
being
ass.
at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember.
Deeper in ass.
Levioso.
Yeah.
A levitation.
Where I will do Bemgardo Liviosa.
In
A
your ass.
surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
चलो तुम लोग करो। मैं उधर खेलता हूँ।
क्या मैं खेल रहा हूँ यहीं पे रहे।
वही ज्यादा बड़ा आदमी हो रहा,
तेरा क्या होता है?
ज्यादा बड़ा आदमी हो रहा। हाँ लेविसो को नया कोई मिला है मेरे को, ये भी डाल दूंगा। लेवियोसो हाँ चल गए।
Now, let's try something a little larger. Let us begin with a basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first,
Cast Levioso.
then the basic cast. Remember, it's
Oh.
now the basic cast. Well
Oh.
done.
Leviosa.
Very good, but the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
This should be easy. Protego. Complicates things. Lucky.
Oh. Hey कहाँ मार रहा है?
A perfectly executed Levioso.
This won't be your first duel.
Let's just say I'm a quick learner.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Ravenclaw.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right. That's enough spectacle for one day. Class is just...
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice. It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
I've dueled enough. Consider yourself lucky I held back.
Huh, fair enough. You owe me an honest duel when you aren't. You know, you...
Unsanctioned? I don't know. School rules are in place for a reason.
Yes, to keep students in the dark. So many things we're deemed unprepared to know. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret... You just...
ठीक है, इतना पक्का।
Till next time.
Oh, I'm not much for dueling. I prefer...
Professor Ronan tends to go on a bit. We sometimes have to remind him to finish the lesson.
Here, behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
भाग रहा है।
Accio! That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me. I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off? Very simply, cast Accio on one of the... That's it! Don't lose your composure! Splendid! Stay focused! Excellent! Good. Happens to the best of us. Very good! Points to Ravenclaw. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Be sharp. That is how it's done.
Not to worry.
Watch this. Phew. You all. Here we go. There we go. Here.
Very good. Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Be sharp.
Yes! Accio.
That's it.
Let us see this. Phew. Well done.
control there. Very good, both of you. Well done. Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Well done back there. You took the loss in stride. Didn't want to go too easy on you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio.
That's good to hear.
To put, I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Well, it's been nice talking and competing with you.
And with you. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Of course, you
A
can.
word, if you would.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't...
What? Miss Onai is a talented witch. Take it in stride. One often gains the most from the battles one has lost.
Of course, Professor. It was a challenging match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear...
Hello. How was your first day coming out? Accio.
Lumos.
Sure he's in at the present moment.
गोकू म्यूट है क्या?
क्या हो गया?
क्या कर रहा है?
मैं तो गेम खेल रहा हूँ, वेलो खेल रहा हूँ।
क्या स्कोर चल रहा है?
10-10 चल रहा है।
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking
इसमें
the
मतलब
same
गॉब्लिन भी है
thing.
भाई।
Perhaps you could help.
तेरी याद आ गई क्या खुद को देख के?
छोटे छोटे भाई मस्त लग रहे
Oh,
हैं। हरे भी हिट बोलते हैं, गॉब्लिन तो हरे होते हैं ना।
Ah, there you are.
वो स्प्लिट किल में पिक पे खेल रहा
I
ठीक है?
trust your first classes went well?
They did,
पिक पे खेल
Professor.
रहा हूँ।
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit during your brief detour near... What was it you said? Some ruins?
डोर खोलेगा अभी।
I'd
बैकस्टेप आ रहा
wager
है
there's
बैकस्टेप।
a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
See you.
Have you and Professor Fig
Sure,
not
sure.
discussed my training?
He continues to be reticent.
I'm not.
हाँ नहीं सुनना यार गेम स्टार्ट करो.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get you. Perhaps Sebastian Sano or
तेरा क्या भाई?
Natsai.
I'd like to go with Sebastian.
Glad to hear it.
सिंगुलरिटी उठा
Mr.
भाई उसके
Sano
बाद
is a
सिंगुलरिटी
capable young wizard.
वाटरफॉल
And
आएगा.
he knows the area. He'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's
वो सिंगुलरिटी
undesirables
उठा
en
भाई.
route.
बीपे उठा
A
दे.
rather unsavory local.
Singularity उठा.
Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand
अरे उठा ना
of sorts,
singularity, मेरे को देना.
Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors.
सेंटिनल ऑफ लाइट
No
जेट
time
भी
to
थी भाई.
waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
Broomsticks. हाँ broomsticks चाहिए मेरे को.
स्प्लिट खेलो. वो तो मेरे पीछे मत आ. साले उनको कवर किया. सी से पुश आता है तो इधर होल्ड कर सकता है जेट. हाँ.
Ah, there you are.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor.
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that. The mending charm Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks. I have arranged some for today. See them.
I'll start on the task right away, Professor. This is the right area. I wonder where the flying page is.
Collect the flying pages near the broken statue. Collect the flying pages near the broken statue कहाँ है?
भाई सबको क्या हुआ? सबको गोटे मुंह में आ गई थी. पता कुछ नहीं हुआ था.
यहाँ जाने का.
Revelio.
इसको ऑफ करने दी. आजा आजा. सी आजा.
यार नहीं. Flying page कहाँ है यहाँ पे? Laptop. Near the broken statue. Broken statue तो ये रहा. Flying page. Okay ये रहा क्या? Okay. ओके कहाँ गया?
ये बैक स्टेप आ रहा है. तो क्लो बैक स्टेप आ रहा है. बुढ़ा आ रहा है बैक स्टेप.
पकड़ो इसको बस लो.
Got it.
ये म्यूजिक का फील होता है.
बीजा प्लान कर.
A flying page must be around here somewhere.
यहाँ पे कहीं flying page.
Help me with my sad predicament.
क्या हुआ जी?
Are you all right?
वो रहा पीछे बिल्ली. पीछे पेज है. छोड़ दे भाई. नहीं सुनना.
Brilliant. I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobs. I completed the assignments, Professor.
Marvelous. You clearly know your way around basic charms. Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we? Remember to be deliberate.
Yes, sir.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic.
Hard. Repel. Repel. अच्छा कुछ भी टूटा फूटा रिपेयर. Okay.
That's it. Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water. It allegedly symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps a jilted lover thought it too accurate.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
खुल जा सिमसिम. उड़ता पकड़ूंगा. मेरा हेडफोन चार्ज नहीं है. हीरा वो नहीं. Meet
Fancy meeting you here.
ठीक है.
Hello, Sebastian.
Ah, my new charge. I'm told you're in dire need of supplies, and I'm to accompany you into Hogsmeade for them. Is this your first foray into the village?
It is. I haven't left the castle since I arrived.
Well, I shall
अरे भागने में लैग होता है पता है. बाकी ऐसे कुछ करता हूँ तो नहीं लैग होता. I mean वो रेंडर नहीं होता है. ये घूमता ना. ऐसे लड़ाई पिट कुछ होता तो नहीं होता. ये स्कूल ये जो भी कॉलेज इतना बड़ा है कॉलेज है ना भाई क्या. गोकू तूने चलाया है
क्या
फोन में.
अभी देखूंगा रुक. अभी तो मैं
हाँ
कर रहा हूँ. लाइट गई ना तो देखूंगा.
पता नहीं लाइट चल गई ना ठीक है.
रील कौन देखेगा फिर. फोन पे रील देखना होता है. देखता हूँ ना भाई. रुक ना अभी मेरे को फोन.
तो जा वीसी जाता हराम को वीसी करने गया.
लाइट चली गई थी छूटे. You can now
I was glad Professor Weasley asked me to join you today.
As am I. Thank you, by the way.
Professor Weasley's easy.
Of course. You're the only one who's ever bested me in a duel.
अच्छी
The way I see
मिशन
it,
मिला है.
I'd
अब
be
मैंने कुछ
wise to
करना है.
keep an eye on you.
इसके साथ नहीं मतलब ये झाड़ू से उड़ना सिखाएगा. हाँ हैरी पॉटर.
Speaking of Weasley,
I think ये झाड़ू से उड़ना सिखाएगा. ये
Has she? That's nice to hear.
I'm still surprised
मजा
that
आएगा भाई
Professor
झाड़ू
would trust
छोड़ने
me
में.
with anything, given my detention record.
Spend a lot of time in detention, do you?
Just enough to keep me well-rounded.
भाई तुम लोग ओटी तक चले गए. भाई मेरी लाइट जा रही है भाई.
Speaking of detention, this trip to Hogsmeade might have saved me from one.
Glad I could be of service.
Madam Scribner, the librarian, was on the hunt for me, as is often the case. Professor Weasley came to retrieve me, and I was able to convince old Scribner that I had somewhere to go.
अंदर आ चुका है चेंबर.
उड़ता हुआ जग पानी दे रहा है भाई.
So how did you manage to get on the librarian's bad side?
Well, I suspect it's a matter of differing opinions. She thinks I should be allowed in the restricted section, and I, on the other hand, am inclined to disagree. Oh, just one moment. This is an excellent spot to gather lacewing flies. They're pretty simple. Stew them long enough, they make a powerful potion ingredient.
पोस्टर के लिए.
सी पे पुश करो. सी पे डब्ल्यू करो.
अरे तेरे को नोट करने का तो.
अरे तुम लोग जीते क्यों नहीं भाई. मेरी लाइट चली गई भाई.
यहाँ पे और पोशंस वाला ये है ठीक है. Oh.
Merlin's beard from the Forbidden Forest. Look.
What's going on?
See for yourself. Quite a sight, isn't it?
Oh.
You certainly don't see that every day.
Yes, cool. बड़ा सा है भाई.
Do you think Poppy's already seen the hippogriffs?
Absolutely.
Likely already.
मस्त है यार.
To the left is the Forbidden Forest, out of bounds to all students.
Hence the name.
Precisely. They think it's too dangerous. I think they need to have more confidence in our defensive abilities. Ah, you can see Hogsmeade just past those ruins up ahead.
Hogsmeade. हाँ जा रहे भाई. कुछ टीपी वीपी का नहीं है क्या? इतना बड़ा जगह है. वो ब्रिज.
A little. It's positively enormous.
It is that. I've been there
Mushroom.
5 years and barely scratched the surface. Loads to see.
Oh,
Places to
इनको मारो
discover.
क्या?
Oh, any you'd like to share with the class?
Perhaps one day. I can't
Potato.
go around telling you all my secrets now, can I?
Revelio.
You still haven't
Revelio.
told me how
Potato,
you became so
Revelio.
good at dueling. I've always thought Thestrals pulling a carriage a bit grim. Though I suppose most people don't actually see them at all.
But you can see them.
Unfortunately. But you've seen quite a bit yourself firsthand too.
भाई कहाँ
Most
जाना
notably
है?
that
कितना
dragon
दूर
attack.
है?
Hopefully the rest of your year isn't as
Lumos.
eventful.
Lumos.
Levioso.
Levioso.
Reparo.
Reparo.
Accio.
Accio. अभी याद कर लूँगा. Lumos.
Lumos.
Repario. Levioso. Reparo. Accio. Yes.
Mr. Moon. He's the Hogwarts caretaker. Looks a bit worse for wear. Hello, Mr. Moon.
Oh,
Have you met
Mr.
our new fifth
Moon.
year?
Pleasure. You might want to turn back, Mr. Sallow. Turn and run.
Is everything all right, sir?
Oh, look right at me. Eyes big as saucers.
What did, Mr. Moon?
Guys. Ugly and airy and terrifying. I shall be at the castle where it's... Good luck to both of you.
A demi-guise? I don't know what he's putting in his pumpkin juice, but he's obviously had too much of it. I've never seen Mr. Moon in such a state. Mr. Moon is quite the character. My sister Anne thinks he's lovely, but I'd say he could improve a bit as a caretaker.
Oh, is your sister in Slytherin too?
She is, or rather, she was.
भाई
She's
कहाँ
not
गए
well at
अब
the
हम?
moment, but she'll
चलते
be
चलते
better soon.
घोड़ा वोड़ा नहीं है क्या इन पे? Okay, Hogs made. क्या का नाम? Lower High Street.
Honestly, if one could bottle the magic of this place. I don't know if it's the shops or the people, but there's just something about Hogsmeade.
चल ले
We
भाई.
all
The
flock
most
to it like moths to a flame.
The most क्या था ये? Levioso. Repelio. Reparo. Accio.
So how would you like to do this? Weasley told me you had a list of things to get, a wand and some other bits.
Yes, dittany seeds, some
Oh,
spellcrafts, and some potion recipes.
Perfect. Can't wait to see what you do with the new wand. And a short list gives you plenty of time to poke around the village. I just have to pop into a shop to find something for my sister. Let's meet up in the town circle when you're finished.
अच्छा मैं सीखूंगा झाड़ू ना ये अपनी बहन के लिए कुछ लेने जा रहा है.
It's Hogsmeade.
तेरी बहन. Oh भाई. The Hogwarts में क्या करूँ मैं यहाँ पे? अच्छा ओके. विजिट टॉम्स स्टोर. बेटा कुछ विजिट करो क्या? यहाँ पे यहाँ ये पास है. यहाँ पे विजिट करो. चोरी कर रहा.
I'll be right with... Ah, it's you. Just a moment, please.
Hello, sir. I'm looking for...
For a new wand, yes.
New
It's
wand.
about time.
Yes, about time.
Well, you're our new fifth-year student, are you not? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you are. Gerbold Ollivander's the name. But of course, you'll have heard of the Ollivanders, I'm sure. Finest wand makers in the world. It's a pleasure to meet you, truly. Now, come with me. Let's find you the perfect one, shall we? No, not you. Yes. Powerful core. 10.5 inches. You might do. Here, give this one a try.
Oh, wow. Yes.
Well, go ahead, swish. How odd. Once more, come on, really swish it.
Oh. Oh.
Well, this isn't a good match at all, is it? We'll find you something, not to worry. No, not you. Perhaps. Yes. A rare wood, 13 3/4 inches, dragon heartstring. Let's give this one a try. Oh, goodness. Looks like it's back to the shelf for you. This is proving to be trickier than I had anticipated. How perplexing. Where are you? Perhaps you? There you are. Yes. I think you might be the one.
दे दो यार मेरे को डंडा दे दो यार.
Take it.
नहीं यार. Wand. I want wand.
रॉड चाहिए. अलग फेटिश है तुम्हारी.
How intriguing.
अच्छा ये डंडी दे दो.
यार.
Curious indeed.
क्या है ये सब? वो समझ नहीं आ रहा ये क्या है?
A dragon heartstring wand is most powerful and learns quickly. How intriguing. Curious indeed.
सर्दी हो गया.
How intriguing.
ये ठीक है.
What do you think? Extraordinary. Another wand, another beginning of a bright
Goku.
and magical future.
Goku
क्या?
Round है.
Now, how did that feel?
Good. Different. I sensed a
नहीं,
sort of
बहुत
surge
बड़ी.
of some kind.
A match.
इससे भी ज़्यादा.
Your connection seemed
मेरे को
particularly
नहीं
powerful.
बोला है क्या
The
था भाई?
right wand
खराब.
will learn from you, just as you learn from it.
I'm eager to try it out.
I would imagine so. A
किसने
wand
बोला?
with a
मैंने बोला,
dragon
तुमने
heartstring
मैंने बोला
core
hit नहीं
is
मैंने तेरा नाम
capable
लिया.
of dazzling magic.
स्क्रीन से क्या
And
खेलेगा
the
नहीं क्या?
bond between you and your wand should only grow stronger. Do not be surprised at your new wand's ability to perceive your intentions, particularly in a moment of need.
That sounds
भी
wonderful.
लास्ट मैच
Miss
जिता के आ
Ollivander.
रहा हूँ भाई
I'll
मैं.
let you get to it. Do come and see me
Bittu
again
Badmaos,
if
25
ever
की.
I can be of further assistance.
खेलने अब मेरे को. Oh.
God of War खेल लेता है. उसका कोई मजा तो होता है खेलने में. और वो लेके खेलता है.
तू दिखे या तू दिखे
नहीं दिखूंगा भाई पक्का
इश्क है ये
अंधा हो जाएगी तू
बोकारो का चूदा
बोकारो में रहता है क्यों रहता है
An inquiring mind.
Thompson's Road.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for
Pardon
the
me,
study
sir.
reports Professor Weasley ordered.
Matilda,
लॉक कर लिया
student.
भाई उसने तो पूरा
I thought I might be
मैं कर
seeing you
सकता था पहले
soon.
लॉक लेकिन मैंने किया
I
नहीं
am the
तुम ऑफिस
proprietor
है
here. And
तू दिखे या ना
मेरी
दिखे
बेटी चोरी किसको दिखे
इश्क है ये क्या करूँ यार रट गया मुंह पे नहाते वक्त यही सुन रहा था गाना भाई
if you're interested, feel free to
भाई
take a look
मेरे
around at the rest of my
स्पीकर्स लगे ना
inventory.
सीलिंग में यार ये मैप नहीं खेलने का मन है मेरे को तो डॉज कर रहा है
चेंबर खेल भाई ये मैप में ऑपरेटर तो खेलनी है भाई चेंबर पछते भाई
फायदा नहीं है भाई ये मैच हारने वाला है ये वाला मैच लेकिन सेज लेना चूतिया को देखा ऐसा कैसे फुल थ्रो मैच मार के
Welcome to J. Pippin's Potions.
Pardon me, sir.
Oh, thank goodness.
Pardon me.
When I heard the bell, I thought you were Miss Lawang. Not that she deigns to come here. Though I don't believe I've seen your face here before either.
It's my first time in Hogsmeade, actually.
Is it really? Well, Harry Pippin at your service. And this is J. Pippin's Potions. Potions. I set your things aside. They may not be as showy, but
क्या है खुल जाना नहीं चाहिए पसंद
feel free to take a look at the rest of my inventory, or come back another time if you're in a rush today.
वो डिमांड छूटी है
हाँ
गेम खेलने मजा आ रहा है तेरे को
हाँ
नहीं रहा
कल तो मजा आया था अभी थोड़ा वो स्टार्टिंग का वो ट्रेनिंग मैंने बहुत बता रहे ना उससे अभी थोड़ा सा बोरिंग टाइप का तो कल तो बहुत फाइट पे तो मजा आया मैं और हिट खेल रहे थे अरे
पैर नहीं तोड़ने मेरे
तो दोबारा मत गई मेरे पैर में चोट लग गया तेरे चक्कर में
हील दे दे
well, hello there.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the
Pardon
seeds
me,
Professor
sir.
Weasley arranged for me to collect.
Do have a look around. Plenty of
Well, that's everything. Better go and find Sebastian.
Meet the surrounded towns. Okay. Leviosa. Leviosa.
भाई मत चिल्ला भाई
I officially have all of my supplies.
Excellent.
Did you get what you needed for your sister?
I did. So I suppose the world is our oyster now. Let's see what else we can get into.
जाएगा अरे अब फाइट हो रहा है, कोई आ 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 रहा है, अरे भाई, अरे अरे वो Liviosa, Liviosa, what is this? Come on, Liviosa.
Draw it away from the building! Away from the village!
Shit. Control. Oh, इसलिए काम नहीं करता क्या? पोटेगो.
Are we weakening him at all? Keep at it. We'll wear him down eventually. Confringo. Leviosa.
अरे आजा.
भाई इसको एक साले पुकारे के लंड को म्यूट करना पड़ेगा।
भाई मार रहा है भाई, भाई मार रहा है भाई।
सबसे अच्छा क्रॉस है रही है।
सही बोला, सही बोला। मरने वाला है, ये मरने वाला है, बस 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 मर गया, बस 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 बस। ओह, खत्म ही हो गया।
Goodness, a second troll. Did you two take on a fully grown troll by yourselves?
I suppose so. It's all a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Merlin's beard. Are you all right?
We are, and we were glad to help.
I'd say help is a bit of an understatement. Nerve like that. The makings of an aura, if you ask me. If you are unharmed, perhaps the two of you wouldn't mind helping me put a few things back to where they were.
Of course, officer.
Singer. Officer Singer. And thank you, again.
Welcome, madam. Repair the damage.
Rebellion. Oh, hello there. A moment if you would.
I'll go and see what you want.
Reparo. Reparo. Reparo.
Lucky they didn't do more
कनाडा
पता नहीं यार। इडली होगा, इडली तो नहीं है।
One less thing for Officer Singer to worry about.
Oh.
Mr. Hill was just singing your praises.
Hello, sir. I don't believe we've met.
Allow me to introduce myself, Augustus Hill, clothier extraordinaire. I should like to thank you for your remarkable bravery in fighting those trolls, and not to mention your help restoring Hogsmeade to its rightful state.
I was happy to help.
Frankly, you deserve an Order of Merlin. But I can offer you something much more useful. I own Gladrag's wizardware, and among my inventory are some unique items that afford certain protections, as it were. life-saving protections. And
Life-saving
as I suspect
protection.
this won't be your last dangerous encounter, I'd like to give you one such set of robes. In thanks for what...
ये कौन सी गन का फिनिशर है भाई?
That's very generous of you.
It's the least I can do. Now, let's try this on for size, shall we?
Somehow जीत रहे हैं भाई.
अगर मैं इसके सामने कपड़ा चेंज कर लिया क्या अच्छा भाई
तेरी छोटी सी लुल्ली देख लेना उसने कपड़ा चेंज कर लिया
अबे पर ये तो लड़की है
वही तो बोल रहा हूँ मैं
120 jet.
I'd say we've earned a butterbeer or two, wouldn't you?
लड़का है पर
120.
I sell even more battle-worthy items.
One here.
टाइम पास कर रहा है ये देखो
Should you be inclined, you're most welcome to peruse my shop at your...
अब क्या करेगा?
ए भाई क्या फाइट ले रहा था?
broomstick अब मिलेगा broomstick you
Assuming it isn't utter bedlam in there, you might even meet Serona, the owner. She's a good one to know.
चलेगा स्पीड
You said you could get to the child when they came to Hogsmeade. That all you needed was a distraction. I gave you a distraction.
I just watched a student take down your distraction. Who's this child? What are you not telling me?
All you need to know is that if you cannot get to the child, then you have no value to me.
Let's go.
Did they see us?
I don't think so.
What was that goblin doing with Victor Rookwood?
Ranrock is working with Rookwood.
The goblin from the Daily Prophet. I knew I'd seen him somewhere.
तो serious moment है यार तुम हंस क्यों रहे हो?
Quickly, let's get inside the three broomsticks.
It's a treat to see you, Lodgok. I shall let you know if I hear anything.
Thank you, Serona.
You be well. Now, what can I... Oh, there's a face I haven't seen before.
It's my first time here.
Welcome. Butterbeer's on me. Heard about the attack. I shall be looking in on the other shopkeepers and residents shortly. Glad to see you two escaped injury.
Thanks to this one. Single-handedly took down a troll.
Is that right? Well done.
Thank you for this.
My pleasure. I will say, trolls in Hogsmeade. That's never happened before. Something's not right. The only brutes we usually have to deal with are... How timely.
Was that Lodgok I saw leaving just now? Your clientele's not what it used to be, Serona.
Not to worry, Victor. Once the two of you leave, the caliber of my clientele will greatly improve. I wouldn't do that if I were you, Theophilus.
Come now. No need for theatrics. I'm only here for this one anyway.
My friend is enjoying a well-earned butterbeer.
Only want a quick word.
Perhaps you didn't hear me. I said, my friend is busy.
One would think you all had enough bloodshed for one day.
Operator है भाई. भाई.
Come the office.
अब डंडा लेके तो ऐसे
The three
चलेगा
broomsticks
भाई.
isn't what it used to be. Let's take our galleons elsewhere.
साला कैम कर.
Can't drink butterbeer forever.
5 kills है ना useless.
Seems you've made an unfortunate enemy. Watch your back. Rookwood and Harlow are worse than any troll you might encounter.
नहीं हो रहा भाई.
Trolls? Ranrock and Rookwood? What are you not telling me?
I promised to tell you everything. But it's perhaps best I do that later.
And on that note, I think we should head back to the castle.
टीपी लगा है.
जब भी पता चलेगा सही.
रात हो गया भाई. कौन का टाइप लग रहा है.
I'm certainly glad Sirona was there. Told you she was one of the good ones.
I can see that. She didn't seem at all intimidated by Rookwood and Harlow.
I think you'll need to tell me why Victor Rookwood has you in his sights. But we can talk later. For the moment, we should return to the castle. Professor Weasley's certain to hear about the troll attack soon if she hasn't already. Don't want to risk another detention for getting back after hours.
अरे फिर से मर गया.
कहाँ से मारा भाई वो?
कहाँ है मेरा? Hogwarts. टीपी हो गया
भाई क्या यार.
प्रताप.
जाने.
How do you do? Hogwarts लेक्सी खेला है तूने?
ये Hogwarts नहीं बन.
ठीक. इसने बेलना नहीं है भाई. इस चुतिया खेलते हैं.
अबे वो तेरे से ज़्यादा खेलता है.
बढ़िया. मैं साले वैलो नहीं खेलता.
हाँ. नहीं आंटी की बात मत.
वैलो से बुरा कौन सा गेम लगता है तुझे? माइनक्राफ्ट. हाँ वो भी है. खड्डा खोदो घर बनाओ. फिर खड्डा खोदो फिर घर.
नींद आ रही है मेरे को. बस सोने जा रहा हूँ.
अरे ये क्या हो गया? अरे मैंने तो ट्रेनिंग. अरे यार वैलो इंस्टॉल करा. ये बहन का लोड़ा क्या क्या दिखा रहा है.
तो मेरा
चल तेरी माँ का फिर स्मार्ट तो हटा गेम चला. दी रेंज
खुद वेट करेगा साले.
अरे वो खेल क्या नाम है? लास्ट ऑफ अस पार्ट 2 खेल. वो अच्छा गया.
फिलहाल तो मैं हॉगवर्ट्स लेक्सी.
जैसी तेरी मर्जी.
नहीं फिलहाल बोल.
अगर तू खेल ले तो जरूर ट्राई करना लास्ट ऑफ अस.
लास्ट तो इस पे है ये.
अबे ये क्या है? मैं देख ली.
ये कितना बड़ा कॉलेज है भाई. इसका घूमते घूमते दिन हो जाता है.
यूनिवर्सिटी है वो तो. चलो किट जा रहा हूँ. बंद कर दो.
पहले कैसे मारता था यार. मैं इजी छोड़ के
इतना ना देखो भाई.
प्रैक्टिस करना है.
मैं हॉगवर्ट्स लेक्सी.
Don't do that. That's not necessary.
Over training. Let's go. Let's play the competitive. इस रैंक पे तो जीतूंगा ही जीतूंगा यार, दूसरा अकाउंट से
तू तो सिल्वर है।
इस वाले अकाउंट पे तो ब्रॉन्ज पूरा पड़ा हूँ, पता नहीं कब खेला
ये रियल रैंक है ना?
दोनों ही रियल है भाई।
तू ही फेक है।
Lumos.
इस पे तो एक ही मैच खेला था तो ब्रॉन्ज सिल्वर खुली थी, सिल्वर खुली यार। दूसरी वाली आईडी इस पर
Careful now.
प्रोफेसर
टाइम पास के लिए खेलता हूँ, अभी इंस्टॉल कर दूंगा, एक दो गेम खेलूंगा बस।
Professor, I'm glad to see you.
And I you. Thank Merlin you're in one piece. I heard about the attack. Trolls in Hogsmeade?
Sir, the trolls were wearing armor. It had that dark glow, like the dragon collar.
Goblin silver. Ranrock used it to control the dragon. But how? And why send trolls to?
They were there because of me. I overheard Ranrock talking with Victor Rookwood.
Ranrock was in Hogsmeade with Rookwood.
The trolls were Ranrock's distraction so that Rookwood could get to me, and he would have, had Serona and the patrons of the Three Broomsticks not intervened.
This is grave news indeed. If Ranrock's goblins and dark wizards are after you, they want what we found in that vault.
लाइट पीस हो गया, सॉफ्टवेयर ऑफ हो गई। अच्छा ये वो है ना, ये अटक गया है 44 हर्ट्ज पे, 144 पे पूरा पेन से देख के मैं ये लूंगा इस पे। वाह मैं बढ़िया तू भी बढ़िया।
प्रताप तो कुछ बोल रहा था क्या? मैं गया हुआ था।
They're after the locket. You said you
बस
discovered something.
बोरिंग हो गया भाई, मैं क्या निंजा भी नहीं खेलता वो इतना।
I discovered an inscription. When I read it aloud, this
खेल का गैर मल्टीपल गेम चाहिए यार कोई अच्छा। हमने ये खेला था भी डेड आइलैंड 2, वो भी भाई आधा घंटे में खत्म।
But I do not know where it
आधे घंटे में खत्म?
आधे घंटे में खत्म। मल्टीप्लेयर
8 घंटे का गेम है वो, अलग
है मल्टीप्लेयर
To be precise, and a bit beyond. I see traces of magic there on the map.
फ्री आया था ना वो।
I suspected you would see something.
मल्टीप्लेयर खेला।
I appreciate
आधे
your
घंटे में खत्म भाई।
enthusiasm, and I'm eager to discover what we may find there. I'll let Professor Hecat know to expect you.
बनाना रिपोर्ट टू प्रोफेसर हैकेट। गेम मस्त है पर थोड़ा बोरिंग कर देता है, पता है बीच में जो फाइट होता है तो मस्त फाइट होता है।
यार ये एफपीएस इतने कम कैसे आ रहे हैं थर्ड वे गेम में? रुक इसकी का वो क्या कर दिया मैंने भाई, कुछ छेड़छाड़ कर दी क्या? जरा लो पेलने से इसमें कितने एफपीएस आ रहे हैं? अभी भी सेम एफपीएस आ रहा है।
I'm here about the new
भाई
spell
लो
you
सेटिंग
wanted
से
to
उतने
teach me,
एफपीएस आ रहे
Professor.
जितने आने पाए। वेट ड्रॉप
Professor Fig indicated a certain urgency to you completing your defensive magic assignments. As such, you are to learn
I think
Incendio,
this guy is
the
AFK.
fire-making spell. handy for lighting
me go and check.
torches, burning away spider webs, and, when necessary, defending against those who would wish to do us harm.
Sounds versatile.
Not
Quite. But before we get started, I'd like you to complete a few tasks. You may be surprised by some of them. Astonishing how much students don't think their professors know. When you're finished, come and see me. Then we shall begin working on Incendio. You know where to find me once you've finished.
Seems Crossed Wands isn't as secret as it's believed to be.
Win 2 rounds of complete a round of combination battle.
So can you come, sir? Wiper GG है ना?
Glad you could make it. Lucan's just over there.
Sebastian told me to see you about a club.
If Sebastian vouches for you, that's all I need to know. I coordinate duels for Crossed Wands. A dueling club of sorts.
I'm flattered.
Imagine it's quite something to see the two.
Of course. Dueling.
So,
get me in the ring.
Spectacular! Let the fireworks begin!
We'll make you regret signing up.
ऊपर गया बाबू ऊपर गया
break through yellow shield with for control space, target lock, caps lock, let the target enemy without aiming.
Confringo.
Tego, Reparo.
मैं reparo कर रहा हूँ.
Levioso. Expulso.
Lumos.
अरे तो
There goes my
Expulso. Levioso.
Levioso.
मैंने पैड कर लिया भाई
Nice work.
ले लो भाई जिसको
Sebastian wasn't wrong about you. There's strong competition ahead, but keep this up and you could be the next school champion.
Brilliant. Count me in.
I shall. In fact, the second duel is ready when you are. And as a fully initiated member, you now have access to the official Crossed Wands training dummy. Very good way to master spell combinations. Come and see me, and I'll set it up. Again, congratulations on your first Crossed Wands victory. Well fought. Hope to see you back here again.
हाँ फ्री का किल नहीं लेने दूंगा मेरी जान
Hello, Lucan. May I use the training dummy?
Of course.
जो मैं मार रहा हूँ
I'll fetch it
सीमन
and
भाई
give you a list
32
of
बना रखी है
combinations
मैंने
to
पता है
practice.
10 किल 0 दे
Ready to have a try now?
गोल्ड वाली लॉबी में दे धमकी गार्डियन से दे वन टैप की पैड अच्छा
That would be wonderful.
Be sure to cast all your spells before the dummy lands. If you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them, let me know.
अरे क्लोज आ गया। नहीं है, कोई नहीं है वहाँ, कोई नहीं। सीधा साइड घुसो, सीधा साइड घुसो।
करना क्या है सर?
राइट देख ले दोस्त। नाइस मेरे दोस्त। टाइम टू वर्क।
ओके, वहाँ से सारा वो करना है। ओके।
एएफ खेल रहा है, ये बता दो मुझे लास्ट।
Something.
वापस भी जाओ, वापस भी जाओ।
क्या है? कौन सा अटैक करूँ?
You'll get it.
बस ये तो पड़ता है।
That's it. Nicely done. Good one. I'd say that's enough practice. You looked good out there.
Thank you, Lucan.
I say better to discover one's weaknesses during practice than during a duel. You'll be a fearsome challenger now.
अरे क्यों लड़ रहा है नोबड़े? अरे क्यों लड़ रहा है? तो चैम्बर से लड़ना, उससे क्यों लड़ रहा है?
Hello, Lucan. Is the next round of crossed ones all set?
Why, yes it is. I've got a great match lined up. Ready for another round?
I'm ready. Let's do it.
Brilliant. Are you dueling with a partner?
Yes, Sebastian.
Then let's get to it. Ready to get thrashed?
ये साइड चल बी पे हो सकता है, ए पे मैं
Apologies in advance.
चैम्बर को तो डिलीट कर दो।
ब्रेक थ्रू
अरे आओ 130 नाइस गो प्लांटिंग कुत्ता फेंक बैक स्टेप देखो जहाँ से बनाया है।
उड़ गया तो
ये मैं यूरो मार
There goes my man.
Glad I didn't bet on you that round. Care to go again?
मत जाओ पीछे आ जा
I'll give it another go.
Glad to hear it.
बढ़िया लगेगा तेरा ना निकाल ही लेते इनकी। हाय हाय हक दिया भाई, इसने भी हक दिया, यूरो ने भी हक, ओ कवर कर दिया। एक मेन आ गई, एक मेन आ गई यार सामने, यूरो देख दिया। राइट देख, तो राइट देख, बस पीछे आ जाएगी। के देखो प्ले पे
बोल।
Potato.
अरे मैं एक्सप्लेन कर रहा हूँ।
Reparo. Leviosa potato. Leviosa. Accio. Reparo.
अरे नहीं यार, हो ना पोटैगो।
दिया यार मैंने।
Some big hits that round.
Bravo!
I gave it my all.
You did indeed. The other duelists have already taken notice of you, but after that last round, they'll really have it in for you. You'd better keep practicing if you want a chance at winning, or at least surviving the next round. I'll let you know when we're ready. Hope to see you then. The next round is for all the gobstones, so to speak.
Assignment's all finished.
आओ ना यार, मेरी मदद करो ना, क्या बैठे हुए हो?
बोल रहा है मेरी मदद कर रहा है यार।
I trust Mr. Brattleby was able to accomplish.
I finished all of the tasks you gave me, Professor Hecat.
Glad to hear it. Then you should be ready to learn Incendio.
Should be, Professor?
Yes. I'm sorry to say, I visited enough careless colleagues at St. Mungo's to assure you that fire is a fickle servant. Your spellcasting has impressed me thus far, but please maintain focus. I would rather we not end today's lesson with your robes aflame. Let us begin. Concentrate and keep your wand steady.
टू मिड गो साइड, अरे नूबड़ो साइड जाओ।
Good work.
अरे भाई क्या नूब हो, ये क्या गेम प्ले है भाई तुम्हारा? डिलीट कर देना चाहिए, ऐसे ऐसे जाओगे तुम इमोर्टल पे। साइबर घुस रहा है, शर्म करो भाई। ये देखो आगे बढ़ाएगा।
Incendio. You're getting it. Keep at it. Incendio. Accio. Levioso. Incendio.
ना एम है ना गेम सेंस है ना बैक।
Leviosa. Incendio. Setting things ablaze is certainly cathartic.
क्या बोलते हैं रे?
हाँ?
बुली करने मजा आता है।
थ्रो करके तो और मजा आता है।
अरे मैं तो फिर बंद कर जाता हूँ कि चलो की बात कर रहे हैं तो मेरे को क्या लगेगा ना अब मजे नहीं आ रहे। चाहे जीत रहा हूँ मैं बंद कर दूँगा।
I'd rather have.
Mid two.
Ah, there you are.
Hello, sir. You'll be pleased to know that I worked my defensive magic with Professor Hecat.
So I hear. She tells me you've taken rather well to your new wand. You must continue to work with her and your other professors to improve your skills. That said, I don't wish to postpone our visit to the library any longer. So, shall we proceed?
Fig, I have work for you. Come.
Headmaster, I'm with a student and my schedule...
Your schedule will wait indefinitely, as will your student. I would think that after all the trouble you caused me with Osric, you'd be eager to make amends. My office, 5 minutes.
That man is exasperating. Unfortunately, our trip to the restricted section will have to wait a bit longer.
But, Professor...
We have no choice. It would be unwise to provoke our illustrious headmaster further. I shall find you when I've completed whatever toils I must endure.
अब 9 राउंड हो चुके हैं, मेरे 16 गेम टोटल। 6 किल कर पाया।
Sebastian mentioned sneaking into the restricted section. Perhaps he'll have an idea. Sebastian, there you are.
There you are. You promised me an explanation for what happened in the Three Broomsticks. Not many students have Victor Rookwood's attention. What was that all about?
Seems he's working with Ranrock. And Ranrock is after something I found at Gringotts.
Ranrock? And when were you at Gringotts?
Professor Fig and I ended up there after the dragon attack. It's quite the tale. Fig had this portkey.
Portkey? To Gringotts? I'm not sure I follow.
I barely follow myself, and I was there. Anyway, we ended up in an ancient vault where we found a map. That map leads to the restricted section.
You can't be serious.
Deadly serious. Professor Fig has insisted that I...
Understood. Your secret's safe with me. Whatever it is.
Thank you, Sebastian. You mentioned being clever enough not to get caught in the restricted section.
And I am. Meet me outside the library tonight. And tell no one.
What will happen if we're caught in the restricted section?
Detention, no doubt. But a word of caution or two will help. For one, avoid Peeves the poltergeist. Aside from wanton destruction of property, he loves nothing more than telling on the likes of us.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll meet you later.
ऐसा डिफेंडिंग था ना मेरा बेंच पहले तो इतना डिफेंड कर देते
भाई रात में बहुत मस्त दिखता है यार ये।
See there? That's the door we need to reach. And those annoying prefects would love nothing more than to rattle us to Scribner, so don't let them see us. Understood?
I can be sneaky. Let's go.
Hold on now. There's a spell you should know. The Disillusionment Charm. Good for getting places you're not supposed to be. Cast it and you'll appear as little more than a trick of the light, just as long as you keep your distance and stay quiet.
You mean I'll actually be able to turn invisible?
Something like that. It's not as foolproof as a cloak, but those are expensive. And spells are free. Give it a try.
पिताजी क्या करते हैं तुम्हारे?
अब लाइफ पे पूछ लेगा। लाइफ पे पूछ लेगा।
लाइफ पे कितना लेगा?
लाइफ पे पूछ लेगा। ये कितने तो? New poster.
इस साइड आगे गैरेज आ गया। गैरेज बंद कर दिया करो। ये तो नूब है भाई। भाई उसके हाथ में फ्लैश था भाई, तेरे हाथ में गन थी। इतनी देर में 4 बार दे देता हेडशॉट। ग्लोब वाले से मरा भाई। बता दे गलती नहीं थी तेरी। पार्टी की तो मुंह बंद हो गए भाई। तो मजा आता है ना लोग के साथ, वो मजा आता है। आजा क्या कोई यहाँ से पुश करेगा। हमारा ओमन देखो, नूबन आईटी नूबन ना स्मोक करता है ना कुछ बोल देता, किसी काम का नहीं। ठीक है,
Silent as a grave.
आजा ओमन, दे ब्लाइंड, चढ़ जा इस पे।
Blast. The librarian's still here. Quick, behind the bookcase.
Damn. You told me the librarian would be gone by now.
I said usually, but it'll still be all right. Do you see her desk behind me? The key is in the drawer of that desk. Now, here's what we're going to do. I'll create a distraction to draw her away. You focus on getting the key. I'll meet you outside of the restricted section.
You distract, I get the key. Understood.
I said I'd get you in, and I always keep my word. Trust me.
The key. Here it is.
Is someone there? Is that you, Peeves?
मेरे को बैंडल देना जरा।
That wasn't so difficult after all. Now, to find that book.
Oh, that one's charmed to look more useful than it is. It's fooled me twice. Never judge a tome by its cover, I say.
अरे नहीं यार, थोड़ा सा रह गया। मारे से मार, नाइस। अल्ट है तेरे पे, अल्ट है। क्या नाम है देखो? वन का AFK, लिटरली एक बंदे को पकड़ना है। पकड़। जा साइड जा। नहीं है। आगे से टैप दे, राइट साइड।
Ghost, don't let her see you.
पास कुत्ता है, डक कर दे। तभी तो देख रहा हूँ कितना कॉमन सेंस है इनमें। अरे वो मिट गया भाई, मिट।
If you're... Can't you leave us to rust about in peace? Out of here with you!
पड़ा गया क्या?
साइबर तेरा गेम है, हिंदी 1v1 है बेटे। वो आ गया, वो जिंदा हो गया। डैफ कर, पीछे से आएगा वो तेरे। नहीं आएगा भाई, कोई नहीं आएगा। मजाक कर रहा हूँ मैं